Over the years, Mutukula border in Chotera district has developed from a simple checkpoint to a full-fledged and the third busiest one-stop border post in the country. According to Uganda Revenue Authority, the OSBP currently handles an average of 150 incoming transit trucks per day and 70 outgoing trucks.
And incoming is more. Especially we get a lot of rice from Tanzania and a lot of beans. Now those ones, we had never seen such a volume until of recent during COVID time. So the cross-border traders have been organized, trade continued, and I think that's why there's no hunger in Uganda. I don't think there's also anyone lacking food on the Tanzanian side.
From the month of March to September this year, at least 24,700 trucks have passed through Mutukula. This steady increase of cargo traffic shows the importance of the central corridor and this modern border infrastructure in facilitating regional and international trade. For continuity of trade in the wake of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Danish government is providing basic personal protective equipment.
Of course, we know that the COVID-19 pandemic has affected trade drastically, and that transport and trade routes have turned out to be major contests and present a massive threat to Uganda and the whole East African region. The pandemic has caused disruption in health, the economy, and regional and national economic supply chains.
When I reached here, I was told that the pandemic is not as serious as it were. Now you receive a few cases. This is the time when you must now continue being very active and ensure that the items that have been distributed to you are used to the best, to the detail.
The personal protective equipment donated to Mutukula OSBP is part of a wider safe trade emergency facility, a $23 million emergency program rolled out by Trademark East Africa in the aftermath of the COVID-19 pandemic. It seeks to ensure regional economies continue to trade in a safe way while curbing cross-border infections.
In terms of this support, Danida has gave Trademark Uganda $2 million. That's 7.2 billion Uganda shillings for the safe trade emergency facility.
The initiative by development partners comes at a time when Uganda is bracing for increased cross-border trade due to the reopening of all its borders. The personal protective equipment that have been donated to Mutukula one-stop border post will go a long way in curbing the spread of coronavirus, especially among the frontline workers. Dennis Igoa for UBC News at Mutukula.